So many problems. You will see.
You're gonna see. You're gonna see.
So many problems. You're gonna feel
You're gonna see.
so much
You
pain.
never got hit by this before.
You're gonna say.
You never got hit by
You're
this
gonna feel
before.
so much pain.
You're gonna feel pain.
You're gonna
feel
pain.
pain. You're gonna feel this, yo.
A lot.
I don't hit like Triple G. I don't hit like Kirkland.
Canelo Alvarez defends his super middleweight titles against Edgar Berlanga, Las Vegas, Nevada at the T-Mobile Arena this Saturday. Now let's get into the breakdown of this fight. So, this is a fight, number one, that not too many people asked for. Okay, so I think it was a situation where Canelo didn't really want to fight Benavidez. And obviously, in terms of the light heavyweight division, Bivol against Beterbiev is going to happen. So this is a fight where it's Puerto Rico against Mexico. And, that brings a lot of excitement, especially with Mexican Independence Day weekend. Now, I think this fight is only going to go one way. Okay, and I think that's for Canelo Alvarez in a big way. Now, Edgar Berlanga, number one, is a fighter that has never fought anywhere near this level before. Edgar Berlanga was getting a lot of knockouts earlier in his career. And as soon as he stepped up to a higher level, and that level, believe me, is not that high, the knockouts all stopped. Okay? And they stopped because he's got power. I think, Berlanga's a big guy. I think you saw him against Canelo. He's got, he's a big guy, big, strong guy, and he's got power. But you need more than that, okay? And what the problem with Berlanga was, as soon as he started to step up in levels and guys started to show a little bit more, Berlanga didn't know what to do. He's a come forward, big, strong guy, flat feet, not a very good jab. And he's just a basic fighter. And I think if you're struggling against that level, guys like Jason Quigley, Jason Quigley, not a bad fighter, but he got knocked out in 2 rounds by Demetrius Andrade. So, I think if you're struggling and you're losing rounds at that level, to then fight against a guy like Canelo Alvarez, I think he's just in serious trouble this fight. I just cannot see anything other than a Canelo Alvarez comprehensive victory, stoppage, middle to late rounds. What I'm going to do is I'll give my official fight prediction, after the weigh-ins, but I think this is a very straightforward fight for Canelo. We're talking about Edgar Berlanga, a guy that, got knocked down in sparring by a 154-pound Erickson Lubin with a massive head guard on. We've also seen Berlanga get, dropped in fights against guys with nowhere near as much power as Canelo. And if you stand in front of Canelo Alvarez like a James Kirkland and like Avni Yildirim, and you stand in front of him and, you're pretty flat-footed and you don't really, give him anything to think about, Canelo is going to light you up. And I promise you, this is a guy, Canelo has seen every different type of style. And in Berlanga, we're looking at a guy that, like I said, he's pretty basic. I mean, he comes forward, he throws a big right hand, and there's nothing else to him. He's not unpredictable. He's not a guy that's going to come in on any good footwork. He doesn't disguise his power very well. So I can't see I would be shocked if this fight is even competitive. And I would be shocked if Canelo even gets hit, by any of these looping right hands, because the thing about Canelo, he does have good head movement. And like I said, he's seen all different types of styles. So a basic come forward fighter, with a big right hand and not much else to him, also with, in my opinion, a suspect chin, I think this is going to be easy work for Canelo Alvarez.